Okay guys, welcome back. So we're going to try this again, and this time hopefully it should work. So we're going to onboard a virtual machine from Azure into Microsoft Defender for Endpoint, and then we're going to onboard it with this package. Then we're going to isolate the virtual machine, and then we'll check out the ping, whatever's going to happen. Okay, and then we're going to create an investigation package and then go through it a little bit. And then we're going to perform some random activities in PowerShell. Perform random activities here to create some logs. And this one I will separate it for a different video because this is a way longer one and it's actually more in depth than the rest. So I will combine this and this into one video. So let's go. First, let's create a virtual machine. I should have actually started creating it before I kept explaining, but here we are. Create a virtual machine. Choose our student resource group, and this time, since this is the first time I'm doing this, I will name it 5 VMA, and we're going to select Windows 11 Pro standard D2 ALS. Okay, and then username, we're going to use a new lab user because why not, and our password, and then confirm. Next, we will select standard SSD. Be careful because sometimes it changes back to premium after you choose standard, so just wait a little bit to make sure that it's a still standard SSD. Yeah, awesome. Then we go on to networking. We'll say none. Let's join the cyber range VNet and subnet, and we'll say none to the network security group. Then we'll scroll down to management, just monitor, and then disable boot diagnostics. Next, we just review and create. Validation passed. So we create. Now this should be initializing soon. There it is. We have to wait patiently for it to finish deploying. Okay, and so now we will go to our resource. Let's close this. We will open up remote desktop. We'll copy the IP, paste it here, add the username, connect, and then add our credentials. Awesome. Yes. I'm going to copy this. So our virtual machine is loading. I'm also going to open our CMD because we're going to need it very soon. I'll leave it off screen for now. So we're going to log into our Microsoft Defender, and we'll get the onboarding package. So this way you'd normally get an onboarding package, but since you are not an admin, I restaged them. So basically, to do it on our own, we would go to System Settings, Endpoints, scroll down to Onboarding, and we would normally do the onboarding from here. I think we can squeeze this up a little. Yeah. So we'd normally do the onboarding from here. However, like I said, we are not an admin, so we have the package here which we just copied. Okay, our virtual machine is ready. So yes, actually turn, yeah, let's turn it off. Accept. Awesome. Oh good, okay, so let's zoom in a bit so everything looks bigger. Perfect. Okay, so I'll do, first we'll turn off the firewall, and also open Microsoft Edge, and that's where our ping will come in, our command prompt. So I'm going to set up a prompt to ping this virtual machine. To start without your data, paste the package in here, and wait for it to download. Okay, awesome. Open downloads folder and close this. I don't know why it looks so small. Okay, let's maybe do this. Let's maybe do this. Let's extract this folder. Okay, so we could just, actually I need to turn off the firewall first. So let's work on the ping. So I'll do ping, and if I do just this, I'm going to receive a rejection 4 times because the firewall is up. Alright, this is the second one, the third one, and then the fourth one. Perfect. So you can see 4 sent, 0 received, 4 lost. So if I do -T, it's going to keep doing it consistently. And so you can watch in real time how it gets access. So I'm turning off the firewall, just hit O, off, off, and off. And then we can apply, and you can see in real time the pinging request coming through, and say okay. Perfect. So now I can close this. Then over here, I will run as administrator and say run. And this will onboard this virtual machine into Windows, Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. Yeah. So I would go to assets. Wait, first let's let it finish. So this will keep going until we stop it. So I'll just do Control C and to stop. Alright, and hit Y. Y in the virtual machine. We're good. And it's begun. It'll take just about a minute. Perfect. Say successfully onboarded. And so we will go into Microsoft Defender for Endpoint and check it out. So assets, devices. That's if we're still following this right now. We're going to log into the virtual machine we created and download and install this. back in there, we'll go to assets and devices, and we'll have to find. We're going to use a VM onboarded onto Microsoft Endpoint for the subsequent lab. So feel free to simply turn this VM off. Okay, this is not part of what we are supposed to do. So basically, I'm going to go to devices and I'm going to find my PC. So I can go back in here, and I think here you could just press anything to close it. Now let's open CMD. No, not CMD, PowerShell. Let's do PowerShell and run as admin. We can close these two, by the way, because we're done. And in PowerShell, I will type host name, and we're going to get our host name, which is 5. It's copied. There we go. And I will search for my device, and here we are. And if we scroll, you can see over here it says active and onboarded. Perfect. So we're going to click on it. Now we're going to come in here and begin the second one, isolating the virtual machine. So to do that, I'm going to start again from here, the ping, so you can see that we're still getting access, right? And so we'll click on here, and this might take a while because we just added it, so it's not fully active. So maybe let's refresh this and come back after a few minutes to see if we get the full menu. Yeah, so I'll just come back after a few minutes. Okay, so it's been a minute, and so I'm going to restart the ping again. Why is it timed out? It shouldn't be timed out. Oh, okay, I see. What happened? I'll try to reconnect to remote desktop. Oh, hold on. I think it might be an internet issue. Okay, it is an internet issue. 1 second. Okay, so the internet is back and you can see we're getting the ping. So let's try and connect again. And here we are. Put in our password and connect. And then refresh this. And yes. Alright. So the host was unreachable and now it is reachable. Wi-Fi is back. Alright. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to isolate the virtual machine. Log into your devices. Yeah, turn off the firewall. We did. Start a perpetual ping. We have. Login, assets, 3 dots, and then isolate the device. And then we'll release the isolation. So we're gonna. Where's the ping? Alright, you can see it's still pinging. And so we're going to hit isolate device. And our virtual machine should probably even turn off at this point when we do it. 1 second, let's shrink this so you can probably see it in real time. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, no, you're gonna be here. Okay, so the ping is going, this is active, and we're going to hit isolate device. We're going to name it cyber activities, and we're going to hit confirm, and you're going to see device isolation is timing out because the device has been isolated, and this should also probably turn off on its own. we should probably lose access very soon. And so device network applied. Cool. And you can see it just cancelled. If I hit this again, I can release from isolation, but if we try to connect right now, it won't allow us to connect. So let's try it again and see. Remote desktop, connect, so just say connecting, and then it won't, and the request is still going to be timed out. Why? Because we have isolated this. So when you get to this point, most likely, like you saw, I had to wait a few minutes, and then, you know, at first I thought it was a tenable. I thought it was a Microsoft Defender problem, which it is. Like it needs a time to to, I guess, to propagate the details, right? And I didn't have patience, so I thought there was a problem there, and so if I asked a question in the group and somebody replied, and I was like, okay, cool. So here we go. So we release from isolation now, and we'll still name it knee cyber activities, and we will confirm, and then we should see this accepting request soon. Yep, it is. And now we can connect again, and this time we are up and running. Yes, perfect. So we noted this, and now we're going to create an investigation package. Okay, so at this same place we can click the three dots again, and then we will collect investigation package. From the package, from here you can see the status here. Okay, come back later, refresh the until the collaboration is completed. Okay, cool. So we can collect investigation package, and we will still comment the cyber activities and confirm. And from the action center you can see package collection pending, and so we'll have to wait another maybe 2-3 minutes, and then we will get it. So in the meantime, I think we can stop this because it has served this purpose. Alright, and I can come back here to action center and see it's not ready, so maybe I'll refresh this and see if it's ready now. Action center still collecting, so I'll come back in a few minutes when it's done. Okay, so I will refresh it one more time. I mean, if I click out of it and come back, it will still be the same. I have to actually refresh the whole thing. So we'll refresh this one more time, and it should be done. Beats. Perfect, it's done. So we'll download the collection package. Yeah, I'll do this and replace it. Yes. And then I will open, and then I'll go to downloads. Then I will find, I think this is cyber range. Yep, this one. And this we can delete. Okay, awesome. Alright, first let's extract it. Okay, so basically every service in the virtual machine is here, and also I'll open the second one is maybe processes. Every process is here as well. Cool. So what I'll do is I'll do close this. I'll hit Control A. Don't worry, I'm not going to go through every single thing, but basically I just want to show something. Okay, so these are all the services. Yeah, let's maybe shrink them a little bit. These are all the services that are currently running, or I mean, yeah. This is how you run an investigation, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna say anything I don't understand exactly, but I know these are all these are all the processes that are actually running or have been run in the virtual machine. Okay, and then these are the services. Let's do Control A. Yeah, yeah. So there's the caption, the description, then the dates, and there's a few other details that I don't particularly understand enough of. But I know basically if you want any investigation package, so I guess maybe if there's like a leak or something, we could just download the logs and then go through them. So let's see, what does it say? Once collection is download and open it, unzip, then and then observe. Okay, cool. So we have observed the content and we are done. So I can close these again. Don't save them. And I can close this too. And I can close this as well. And this one. Don't save. Cool. So what's next? So basically we are done with this part. We are done with Microsoft Defender for Endpoints for now, because there's more to come here. So over here, I think I'll copy everything here, and then I will open our virtual machine, which is here. And this time, let's bring it back. I don't know if you can see inside. Yes, you should be able to see inside. That is good. So I will open Notepad. Got it. And I will paste these here and increase them. And I guess I should probably just do them side by side. Cool. Maybe this should take a little more priority, I guess. So we're going to perform all these actions, and then we're going to go into Microsoft Defender for Endpoint, and we're going to look for these actions using look for the logs that we created using these. So first we're going to what do we do first? First we should do ipconfig, and that gives us this. And we should I think what I would do is change directory to basic. Okay, and then let's list it and see what's here. Quite a few things. Users, so let's change directory to users, and I just hit tab, and then I should do the rest. And then we should do, let's list again and see what is in here. So cd into new lab user, and then let's list again. That should be desktop. Okay, so let's cd desktop. Cool. Now let's create a new item, which should be new item space hi dot txt. So we just created a new item. Now we should also do ipconfig into, so everything that we have that has come out of this ipconfig over here, where is it? Scroll up. This ipconfig over here, we're going to push it into the hi.txt file. Awesome. So to find it, maybe let's do this, and then let's do file. Let's open documents. Let's go to documents. Oh no, it's in desktop. Here it is. And you could see everything that was up here in ipconfig is now here. Perfect. We can close this and close this. Cool. And then we can now remove it. So we'll do remove item, and I'll actually do this so you can see that's the hi.txt file. So if we do remove item, item hi.txt. Item is gone. You can see it just deleted from here by itself. Okay, cool. Next, we're going to test the network connection for Google. So we'll do test net connection, right? Connection. Oh, what have I been typing into? Okay, test net connection. What's happening? Why is it? Oh, yeah. Test net connection. Let's do computer name. Actually, we can scroll. For Google is 8.8.8.8. And we should do it through port 443. Let's see. Waiting for response, and we got a response from port 443. Now let's do port from port 69. This should fail. 69. And this will most likely fail. It will take a while, so let's just give it a second. And it failed, and it's false. Cool. Yeah. Alright, now this one, this is one of the virtual machines running, except this has been changed. This should be different now. I don't know if this has been edited. Let's see if it has been edited. It hasn't, but we already know that it's not supposed to be there. So I will go in here. Let's just duplicate this instead. Then look for virtual machines. And then let's find, where's the search? Let's do Linux. Sheesh. Okay, this is one of them. This is the default one. So I'll open this first. And I'll copy the private IP. That's 198. I'll keep it here. And then if we also filter for Windows, oops, Windows 1, I think. No. What was the Linux one called? I've forgotten. There's quite a few. It should start with W. Oh, Windows targets. Let's do targets. Will that show anything? Ah, yes, cool. Okay, cool. This is the second one. Windows target 1. And then that IP should be 155 also. Here. I'll copy this as well. Okay. So now we can jump back into our virtual machine and we can do the same test net connection, but this time with this one. And you can see it's here, the computer name, blah blah blah, and the 1551 is the Windows, the target Windows, and the second one should be 198. Oops. 198, and this should be for the Linux. You can see that is true as well, so we search for these two. Cool. Now we're going to create this file. We're going to just copy this and create this on the desktop, and we should see Windows Defender Fight It. So we create this, but basically this code from here to here is a threat. The computer would identify it as a threat. So if we create it on the desktop, you would see this, and very soon Windows Defender should activate and begin to clear it, or should want to clear it. I'm hoping it starts up soon, else we have to go into, because normally it should do it on its own, but let's see. See, it deleted. Windows Defender took care of it. And if you check the notifications, you could see threats found, and it dismissed it. So let's do it again. This time let's do it again. So create it, Windows Defender. I can see something. Yeah, why are you on? Okay. That's 2 notifications. I'll do it one more time. Windows Defender, because I want the notification sound. Okay, so you could see it identified the threats and then to take care of it. So let's click on this to open it, and you can see this is the threat. Let's do, it will take care of it on its own very soon. It's gone. I can see all the 3 we created. Now let's test our hypothesis. So we will do okay, let's do this code, but into, no, actually I don't want to. Let's do new item. Yeah, let's do new item. Let's create a new item. New item. No, there's no point. I think rather I'll just do what I was going to do first, and then I'll change this to something. Let's call it mistake.txt and hit it. It still identified it, and it's going to take care of it very soon. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't disappoint. Okay, good. It's gone. Okay, cool. So basically, yeah, we could just come here and actually just create this. All we need is actually to create this particular, just take this particular path, copy it and paste it in here, and then let's minus this. All right, and then let's save this, let's save it to desktop, and let's call it speed. I don't know why that came to mind. Let's just call it speed and save. And it's a txt file, so I don't know if it will pick. It should pick it up. It should. Are you gonna pick it up? It's 12:28. No, that's not the one. These are the 3 first that we did and we turned off. Nothing. Okay, so what if I do this and I just show more options and I scan? I found this as a threat. Okay, so now it finds it. Okay, yeah, basically this string is supposed to be something that reads a red flag and then to delete it on its own, or it should start the action. Let's start actions and it should delete it. Yeah, I didn't ask you to take a test, did I? Yeah, it just deleted it. Okay, cool. All right, so we've done all these things now. Now we need to go into Windows Defender or Microsoft Defender for Endpoint and find everything that we did over here. Okay, so we'll go to I think investigations, hunting, and then advanced hunts. Cool. I think I should shrink this a little bit. You can still see it, right? Yeah, you should be able to see it. And then just okay. We'll close this, and then we'll close this, so we have more space, and I'll wipe everything. So basically, we're going to start with device file events. So let's do um let's do order by timestamp, and let's do descending order. This might take a while, especially because other people may be doing stuff within the environment. Come on, come on. Okay, good. Everything is here. You can see what everybody is doing, or many people are doing stuff here. Let's scroll and see. This descending order, right? So that should be today. Today is, we're in the 5th of the month. So Lightfoot is doing quite a few things right now, isn't he? Yeah. I don't know who Lightfoot is, but Lightfoot is doing a lot. Sheesh. Who is Lightfoot? Okay, so this is us, right? So I will copy my virtual machine name, and then I will do first I'll do where device name is equal to, because I know my device name, so I'll just do this and then search, and that should isolate everything. It should just give me the results for my device and what I've been doing so far. Let's turn this off. And these are, wow, I've done quite a bit. Interesting. Okay, that's cool. So now we're going to find the new item we created. Do you see new item? Oh, you could already see the mistake.txt. You could see the speed.txt. You could see we activated Microsoft Defender for endpoints. You could see this also by the system. I think this was run by the system on its own, the big malware one, to delete it. But what we could do is just like, let's pick maybe one. Okay, so we have the device name, we have the action type file created. So normally we could also search by action type. But one second, what I should probably do. Let me see if this will work. If I do distinct action type, and then would that work? Okay, so there's file created, file renamed, file remodified, file modified, and file deleted. Okay, so we should be able to search. We should do where action type, oops, equals file deleted. Let's do file created first. File created. Okay, and there's quite a few things, like the tabs are so long, so maybe I'll just do this so I can see what I want to see. So I want to see device name, I want to see action type, I want to see the file name, and then maybe folder path. Do we want to see folder path? Maybe we do. I don't know. And then let's see. Initiating process file name, probably. Okay, I mean we can do it directly from here. So we could do oops. We could do project. We want to see device name. We want to see action type. We want to see, what else do we want to see? File name. We also want to see maybe do we want to see the folder path? I don't know. We could add it, we could remove it soon. Folder path, maybe. Let me see if there's anything here that's interesting to me. Trick PC. How does it know? Okay, well, I don't know. But basically, we did it from a virtual machine. So how does it know the virtual machine came from this? I'm guessing. You know, I can't guess. I don't know. Custom file name. Initiating command. Like I think I should do. Oops. Initiating process command line. Right. Time creation. I think we could. I think it'd be interesting to add initiating. Yeah. I think it would be interesting to add this. Yeah. Process file name. Maybe we should add initiating process file name. I don't know. Okay, no. Let's remove this rather. And I want to put the maybe folder path should go last. Let's do X. And then let's do initiating process file name. Yep. And then the folder path should be last. And let's try that and see. Okay, 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 cool. So file tab created. Okay, so file created. So these are the files. These are quite a few things created that most of them we didn't do. So I think some of them are like bots that are doing them, but Speed Inc. I don't know where this is coming from. I think this is from the machine or from a bot because I don't think this is me. I don't think I created these ones. But we did hide.txt. I did put something in here. Yeah, and also the time I created it. I don't know. I thought it would be interesting to see like the time I created them and timestamp descending order. I didn't add a timestamp, did I? Oh, I see. So I should have also projected a timestamp probably. But since we have this, we could just descending order. Yeah. So from the last thing that we did till, okay, so notepad was the last thing. Was that the last thing that we did? Yeah, we executed notepad, the speed text, that's what we did. What else did we do? We found file created, so we should find file deleted. Right? There was file modified, and that should show us the very first one. Let's do that. Yes, the hide.txt, the one that we modified, and that was quite a while ago. That is why it's here. Let's do descending order again. Where is it? Shoot. There it is. So this is the file that we modified. After we did the hide.txt, we put ipconfig blah 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 inside it, and then after that we removed it. So let's do, is it file removed or file deleted? I'm not sure. What's the, hold on. Let's do pipe distinct action type. File deleted. Okay, so let's search for file deleted. Let's do file deleted, and we can, I think we can comment this out. Okay, can we find the hide.txt that we deleted? Should I do file deleted? Let's add where, another one. Let's do where. Let's see. Hold on. The file name, yeah. Hide.txt. Okay, so for some reason it's not showing that log. So it's here, like it is there, but it's not showing file deleted. I don't know why it's not doing that, because it showed us the file modified. It showed us the file, because if it was a wrong thing, let's say like we put a comma here. Let's say we put a comma here, a dot here, and then we did this. If it didn't work, it would say error, right? But since it did work, it should have shown over here, because I bet you if we do action type file modified, let's do modified, we will find it here. All right, so I don't know why it's not showing us removed, but at least we know what is there. Next, we're going to test for the network connection. So we're going to use device process events, maybe. So let's see what's happening. Okay, I will just device process events, where, let's do timestamp. No, sorry, where device name is me, you, and then let's order by timestamp. Not ascending, let's do descending. Okay, that's process created. If we look through here, what could have been created? What's interesting here? Okay, the processes. So basically PowerShell that we turned on, Windows Defender. That's it. Process created. Okay, let's maybe, let's do PowerShell.exe. So I'm a bit all over the place because there's not really a script. Basically, it just said we should find it and we should use these logs to find the things that we did. So that's why. So this is gonna run a long time. Oh shoot, that's an hour already. God dang. Okay, cool. All right, all right, all right. So I probably should have made this into a separate video for this alone, but here we are. So let's just continue. Okay. Think. Let's go this way a bit. I want to see what this has to offer. Process version. I want to see Windows Defender. I don't know if, yeah, let's see, Windows Defender, if the process is started or created. There's something of Windows should be here. Windows Defender should be somewhere here. Because I'm seeing a lot of PowerShell stuff. But I don't see a Windows Defender unless I've gone too fast. No, it shouldn't be anywhere here. It should be somewhere close to the top because we are doing from descending order, right? So let's see. Co-host, yada yada yada. Security. Did I skip something? Notepad.exe. ipconfig.exe. Come in. Windows what? Let's go. Let's give it one more space. No. Oh, no, this won't work. Not for us. I want to find Windows Defender. I think it should be somewhere here. We should. Microsoft Software. Ah, Windows Smart Defender. Is that it? Windows Defender. Let's see if we find any more Windows Defender stuff. Windows Defender Smart Screen. What's this? Process command line. Let's try from process command line. Let's see what's here. We should probably get some info from here. Search filter. Interesting. Notepad.exe. PowerShell. Yeah, it's quite a few things to go through. I guess this is the job of a SOC analyst, isn't it? To do this. cmd.exe, cmd.exe. If Windows Defender is turned on, what does it say? I don't know what it says. It doesn't actually. Windows search. Nah. Alright, so maybe I'll just go on to the network events because I'm wasting too much time on here. But basically, we know. I wanted to find it. Maybe I don't know enough. You know what? Let's maybe ask GPT. Using how will I know when Windows Defender start process was created? be very concise because I don't want you to talk too much. Concise. No, concise. Yeah. Oh, okay. Action type process for Windows Defender. Oh, I see. So we've probably passed it quite a few times. MSPENG. So her file name MSMPENG. Okay, where's file name? Are we seeing MSMPN whatever? No, but we could just copy it. Let's just put it there. Let's see. Let's see. It's not showing that, so I don't know. Oh, so all the SVC hosts were. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Damn it. Initiation process file name. That's what is. Shoot. Let's try this. I want to see if this will work. Do projects because this is too much. Let's projects. Timestamp. Device name. Action type. Initiating process file name. File name itself. Let's see. Not SVC host. Okay. Even this initiating process file name. let's try this. Let's see. So all these should be Windows Defender doing its thing. Shouldn't it? Because it's command line. I want to see anything that kind of makes sense as to what it did. Windows Terminal, Open Console. I'm not seeing anything per se about what it did. Anyway, I'm just a beginner. What do I know? These are background tags. If identified a threat and deleted it, how would I find it with Device Pro Process Events? Activity. So this scan threat remediates clean. Okay. Alright, let's try this. I was trying to do it on my own, but ChatGPT to the rescue. Didn't work. Nothing. Why? Oh, I need to add my PC first, my device. Let me add my device as well. Let me do this. And then do nothing? No? Okay, let's do just this. Anything? Nothing. So the problem is from here, isn't it? Okay. Let me do this. Let's comment it out. Okay, so the problem is from this one. And if we do that, what is going to show us that something happened? Nothing. Yet. Okay, well, I've done my best in here. Let's go to DeviceNetworkEvents. And let's clear everything. Alright, so DeviceNetworkEvents, where device name. Why am I redoing everything from scratch? Let's do okay. Alright. Okay, so let's do where remote IP is equal to 8.8.8.8. Let's search it, and we should find this. And we should find port 69. We did 2 of these ones, and then we did 1 port 69. And yes. Oh yeah, that's the failed one. There's a success, acknowledged, and then cool. And then the remote IP of the devices as 10.0.0.155. We found it. And then also 198. And we found it as well. Great, great. This is great. This is great. It's great. All right. And then the next thing is supposed to be this, right? Let's see, device events. Okay. Now let's just change this to device events. I don't know if this will work. If device events has this, it doesn't. Okay, let's see if it has this. Does it? Oh, actually, it should have it. This is where the issue would be. Let's comment it out. Okay. I still don't understand what's happening here, but why is there a lot of the file names gone? Ah, okay. The device events. Okay, so this is what we deleted. We created and then we deleted them. Antivirus detection. This is what I was looking for. Action type, antivirus detection. Okay, so we can do. Let's ungrade this. Let's trash this. Action type. And let's copy to clipboard. Perfect. Detected, 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 detected. Let's also do. Let's do distinct action type. Detection reports scan completed. Well, it doesn't show deleted, but at least it shows detection, and that's good enough. So basically, we have used everything here, and we are done after an hour and 7 minutes. Woof! This is good. This is good. So the only thing we have a problem with is device process events. So I probably won't be using it a lot. I will use everything else except this, but maybe I'll just have to spend more time learning how to use device process events. Awesome. Thank you very much for staying. See ya.